So we are in the heart of Mountain View and in the heart of the Choyas Creek watershed.
I'm walking with Leslie Reynolds along Choyas Creek by the Jackie Robinson Family YMCA. Reynolds is the executive director of Groundwork San Diego. The nonprofit is developing plans to restore native habitat here and build a walking and biking trail across Interstate 805. Eventually, that trail is meant to follow the creek all the way to San Diego Bay.
And so in the Choyas Creek watershed, you find people displaced by the I-5, the I-15, the SR-94, and the I-805. None of these communities had any voice when the freeways were put in.
Half a century after Caltrans built San Diego's freeway network, the surrounding residents have been left with deafening noise pollution, which is linked with higher rates of dementia. They're also at a higher risk of asthma and heart disease from the air pollution.
There are children who cannot get to the YMCA unless they're driven here because there are no safe routes to schools or to churches or to other gathering places and communities. So the devastation has been tremendous on all of these communities divided by these freeways.
This is why the state government created the Reconnecting Communities grant program. It's meant to fund projects like pedestrian bridges, freeway lids, even removing or re-engineering freeways to stitch communities back together and help them heal. In March, Caltrans announced San Diego was one of 3 cities chosen for the program. But under the latest budget proposal out of Sacramento, the Reconnecting Communities grant program would be cut to $50 million, a third of its original size. San Diego's share of those funds is still unclear.
Always disappointment that the communities of concern end up competing against each other for limited funds, when what really we need to be aspiring to is equitable investments to create some sort of equality amongst these communities with the resources that are abundant in other communities.
The governor and state lawmakers have until June 15th to adopt a budget that closes an estimated deficit of $27 billion. Andrew Bowen, KPBS News.